Doesn't even make sense. What do you mean Luke is not Luke?
Because someone else took Luke's place.
What does that even mean?
In simple terms, it means that someone else has been living Luke's life.
So you're saying that there are two Luke Spencers?
Okay, this counterfeit Luke Spencer, he's the one I work for. He's my boss.
Okay, let's say that I'm buying this story. Who is he? What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I'm being honest with you.
Well, I think you're being ridiculous.
Well, it also happens to be the truth.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Okay, wait. You'll believe me. As soon as I tell you the whole story, you're gonna believe everything. So after my supposed death, I spent over 10 years in a witness protection program. One day, this guy, complete stranger, comes up to me and he says he's also in the witness protection program. Introduces himself as Peter Caspin, which turned out to be an alias. Anyway, this Caspin guy says that he used to live in Port Charles. We hit it off. I tell him a little about myself, what I used to do.
What did he tell you about himself?
Well, not a lot, actually. He just really wanted to talk about business and how he had access to money.
The beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Well, to be honest with you, I thought so at the time. I mean, we made some pretty big plans, and that's when we created Wells Media as a cover. But the main reason for this whole thing that we wanted to do was that we wanted to rebuild the Jerome family back to something that my father couldn't even imagine. We wanted to make sure that the Jeromes were back on top.
And in order to do that,
we needed to take Port Charles away from Sonny. So one day we're on our way back to Port Charles, and this Caspin guy, says something incredible to me. He says that there's a guy in Port Charles that looks exactly like he does.
So this boss of yours tells you he looks just like Luke.
Yeah. I mean, I asked him if they were twins, and he said that a lot of people in the witness protection program get their looks altered.
So he had plastic surgery.
Well, he didn't specifically say that, but let's just say he let me assume.
And he just happens to have a face that looks exactly like Luke.
He said his face would allow him to take over ELQ.
Well, that was a bust.
Well, that's just it. When he couldn't get control of ELQ, my boss became a monster. I mean, the more he failed, the more brutal he became. Which, unfortunately, is about the time that I started falling in love with you. Look, I really just wanted to get out, go legit. I wanted to be a normal person with a beautiful family. So I met him face to face and told him that I wanted out. That I was going to quit the business with him to be with you. And he retaliated by having my son shot. I mean, the man shot Lucas.
Wait a minute. You told me that it was Rick who ordered the hit on Lucas. You told the police that Rick arranged the hit on Lucas.
I did.
And then they raided his hotel room and they found the gun that was used for the hit. So did your boss put Rick up to this? Did he force him to shoot Lucas?
No. It's not how it went down.
So if this Luke double is your silent partner, then the story about the paper trail and this whole Barrett Enterprises is not true?
No, he did get his money through Barrett Enterprises.
He did, but not Rick. So this whole story about Rick being the man behind the scenes, that's not true?
Look, Alexis.
Are you telling me that Rick had no involvement in this at all and that he was innocent?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You turned him in. You had him arrested when you knew he didn't do it, when you knew he was innocent.
My boss needed a fall guy to cover his identity, and Rick fit the bill.
He was killed in custody. Because he shouldn't have been there because you had him framed. My daughter's father is dead because of you.
I obviously didn't think that was gonna happen.
What, it was okay that he rot in prison then? That was all right with you?
I didn't have a choice, Alexis.
There is always a choice.
He told me that if I didn't do it, the shooting wouldn't stop with Lucas, that he would kill you, Sam, Danny, and Molly, and everyone else that I know.
No, sir. You do not get to use us as an excuse.
An excuse? Your lives were at stake. What in the hell was I supposed to do?
You call the police. That's what you do. You tell the truth. That's what you do. You follow the law. That's what you do. You don't frame an innocent person.
I hated framing Rick. I hated doing that to you, and especially to Molly. But I had to. Alexis, I had to for you, for our family. Please tell me you understand that.
She knew that all along, but I believed you, not her.
Look, Alexis, just wait a second, please. Just tell me you understand. This other Luke, he just didn't give me a choice. Literally did not give me a choice.
You haven't told me everything.
Well, I have told you everything. There isn't anything else to tell.
You sure? Not anything.
Well, what else could there be?
Where is he?
All right. You get me the hell out of here. I'll take you to him.